Yeah, we are recording, continuing in Death's Door, accused by Tinsley PR for Devolver Digital. Yeah, Devolver Digital. And, where am I? Okay. Is this where I want to be? I don't remember. I do remember I want to be exploring some. Yep, here we go. I'm gonna hate this, but let's at least go in with this stuff, the magic full. Ow. Move away, move away, move away. So, how is this working? Is he just, like, gonna have all the things? The answer is yes, it's gonna have all. It is so annoying that it's when I decide to try hitting him with the fire that needs to charge up. That's when he decides, I'm gonna leap into the air and be untargetable by that. to a cheap shot. Like, cheap shot adjacent. That was just cheap shot. So the cheap shot adjacent thing was because in no way was I, or I think anyone, expecting him to leap over there and then immediately leap back. Because that's not what he'd done before. And then there, he doesn't stand there and launch a whole bunch. He hasn't been doing that. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to completely change my tactics in the middle of a fight. How much you want to bet the upgrade won't even be worth it? Son of a bitch! I dodged him. I dodged him completely. It was the damn fireball that decided, oh yeah, this is the position I'm at. Yeah, that's just clear. It shouldn't be that way. The way that fireball works is completely inappropriate. Ah, son of a bitch! Fuck you! That was bull. Yeah, that's not that. Well, that's not good. By the way, I saw this achievement to have 10 of those guys following you. guess those guys are now also down from being 2 hits to 1. Okay, why did I want to come here? I don't think I'll be able to do anything down here, but yeah. that's right. Here. I just remembered there's a spot that I can see a like purple sword, and is that in this, or is it in the next, in the one section over, the Jefferson? Might be in, but I want to keep exploring here. See if I can finally figure out how to get there. Oh. That would be happy. And will be health or magic? Yep. That might be what I was. Behind the statue, I did see something spinning, and I was wondering if it might be a collectible. Since there are, in fact, things to do here. That. That's probably the thing for hookshot. I know what's happening. That's mean. And should actually be considered a bug. Legitimately. With the whole, I'm holding it down one button to dodge, and then hitting to dodge roll and missing. Going in the wrong direction. I think I know what's going on. And it's... If I'm correct, yes, it has to be considered a bug. My guess is that it's because of the root motion from the attack. That it is erroneously thinking I want to go in the direction of the last attack because the attacks have you moving. That one was much easier. What did it say it does exactly? Okay. Alright. There's nothing hidden back there. I need to figure out about that sword, because I'm pretty sure I saw it in an area that's rocky like this. Of course. I dodge, and he just slams me during the dodge. Because that's exactly how that works. Oh wait, no it's not. It's not at all how it's supposed to work. And this guy's timing is different. It is different. He's like half a beat faster. And he does look a little bit different. Alright. Only 50? That doesn't make sense. He definitely felt different. Does it belong to that one? That one crow that's back in the place? I mean, ink cover, that's what I can't help but think. Yeah, that sword. Damn it. Oh, come on, really? That's just me. Get away from it? Okay. Well, one way or the other, I'm getting an upgrade. Yeah. It's an insult. Yes. It made more sense to me that it's hidden here than under the walkways with the water. Hindwind Hollow. I want to first check here. More out of the way. No. This sword had better be good. For how long it will take to get. It might not be hard to figure these out once you get to the right spots, but it's still gonna take time. Wait, what is that? Okay. Where a giant face stayed. Right there. Because I remember, it's just this morning, I remember wondering what the hell was the point of this. That's what. Beneath a gargoyle. Fine. Any gargoyle. Right there. Sorry, wanted that screenshot. At least my feeling on one thing was correct. That it shouldn't... Getting that shouldn't take me somewhere that has enemies. That would be inappropriate. Alright. Weapon Master. Alright, let's look at this. Okay, so it's better than the hammer, but... Look at that range, though. I mean, I'll try it, but... Not expecting to be that great. And just remember, I did the math and figured out that no, the base sword looks like it. Well, the base sword should have the highest DPS. Now, technically, it does lose some because it come on, brain, turn over. Because of the rate it chaining. Slows it down. That is true, but the only one that's faster, well, that has more to it, longer chain to it, is, like, not better. Shifted my hand a little bit. On the one hand, no, that's not very impressive, but on the other hand, it, was basically free. I didn't have to fight or anything for it, so I cannot complain. Well, I can, but I should. It's not worth it. I doubt there's any. Yes, there is this. Must be. I don't know. Needs to be entrance or exit in there. That's very broken. I have no idea. I mean, it must just be an ability I still have yet to get. Which would mean it's something that should be beyond Death's Door. But does that mean I should leave and go do that, basically? Good. I definitely don't remember coming back here, so... By the way, the cross-section of that is the symbol. I noticed that earlier with the health one. Oh. Try heading in. Oh, that's what it was. Because I remember being like, what the hell is that switch for? That's this. So I've already done that. Can I go up this one? I must have. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna head back. Get to the door, not bother with the forest yet. Because, I mean, it's clear there is another thing I'm missing. Another ability I'm missing. Pretty sure this path. Or a path. Yeah, isn't it just up here? Yep. into that myself. But it's also, it's weird not having arena walls. This is not a fun fight. I mean, it is so awkward tracking where you are when so much is the same colors as in him and those things that... I mean, and it's just awkward how he, despite being so large, is pretty actually mobile. And without any real floor, it's hard to gauge any speeds or distance. And also, I cannot figure out what the hell the point of those things are. Aside from just a way for him to attack you. It's like he hit them and they go flying off as though it's like, oh, you're supposed to be able to aim that at him, but it's... I have yet to figure out how any of that aiming actually works. It's not based on the cursor. need the dooms to the death. I mean, it's like, I get it. I'm dead. You don't need to go further than that. Yeah, just kill me. Let it be strong. I mean, it's just, there's no strategy against him. There isn't. There's not like, oh, this attack works against him. No, it's you have to just survive and pound on him. Which, yeah, I'm actually gonna go back to that. But it's also, I feel like pointing out the whole, you have this charge attack capability, it's really useless, because nothing stays still long enough to actually matter. I don't even know why it bothers asking. I mean, it's not like you can actually leave. You have to do this. Also, the fact that the camera really doesn't follow you makes this all the more awkward. So you think death is going to give me the teleport ability? Those damn small bird things. I don't understand what those are. I don't think that they hurt me, but at the same time, they definitely seem to block shots. And not these things. The late stage things. I don't know why I did that. Why am I doing that? It doesn't matter. Go ahead. Son of a bitch. How did he not? I also really hate how long it takes to charge up the goddamn spells. It's like, come on, why do they have to take so long before they do anything? The only reason I'm using it even is because I cannot trust that I will get an opportunity to hit him. myself a problem. The ability for enemies to just jump over your attacks is so frustrating. I want to find out if I hit that. What happened? I really hate this. And I'm certain he's in the final boss. The Lord of Doors is. But it's also, if you think about the whole, there's supposed to be 16 of those shrines. There's no way. Guys, I think I found 8. I don't think that there's... my feeling is there has to be another area that opens. Occurred to me, I wonder if maybe this will do more damage. Got him. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that does not... It's like there's clearly something more I need to know how to do. So it cannot just be a, oh, go reap his soul. It's like, I can't just fight him yet. There has to be something else. Because, I mean, that stuff, right there, there's currently no means for me to get that. I can go this way? Sort of. This is... I just feel like looking around in here since I haven't been back here for so long. There's other... Okay. Nope, they... I do not know where the location would be that you can get 10. Oh, good. Okay. It's not as kind as I would have liked it to be, but this could have been... Shit. You know what? No, we're gonna reset it. I can't lose that much health to the goddamn bull. Come on. I do think, though, it should have had checkpoints at, like, each. So, like, the fact that I already completed this one means that I don't need to... Come on! I am goddamn hitting the dodge key. Let me fucking dodge. Or better yet, give me some help. It's not like it would be inappropriate for there to be some means to get health back during this fight. It is a long fight, and it's got this bullshit. Yeah, there should definitely be a checkpoint so that you don't need to constantly redo multiple of these at a time. Because it's not fun. It really isn't. This is boring. Especially this one. The other one is a bit trickier. this gets me a checkpoint. Ah, son of a bitch. The attack I absolutely despised with the Betty, of course, is the attack he gets to copy. How far back am I fucked? Son of a... There is a significant part of me that wants to just say, fuck it, and not keep going, because this is boring. This is legitimately boring. And it's not fun. This is a very badly designed fight. And the worst part is, the solution is so fucking obvious. You have checkpoints at each of the transitions. I mean, it's you cannot be. There is no more obvious solution than that. And it's like, hey, devs, if you do this, people won't find this so fucking boring. Because it is. It's boring. Doing the same exact fucking thing over and over again is boring. I'm giving this one more shot, then I am going to quit. I'm saying I won't give a shit. Because it's like, this is way too long to have to redo every fucking time I die, while having to also learn what his attack pattern is. I mean, it's like, this is truly bad design. And it would be mitigated if there were a way to actually get health back during a fight. Whether a passive regen or health leech. Doesn't matter. Either way, it would really make this better. Which is so sad. That genuinely is a sad state for this game, any game to be in. Where it's like, no, if you just do this, suddenly you will remove a lot of the boring. It's like what I was saying before, that the thing that I think a lot of people neglect with some kind of health regen, whether it's leech or passive regeneration, is it allows the fights to be longer without being terrible. So when you have something like this where the fight is long, but without that, it is terrible. Because it's just boring. And it's not like, oh, I made a mistake, I can recover from that. No, it's that you made a mistake, now you're more likely to die. And have to do it all over again. I mean, it's nothing redeeming there. Yet there's no... And it's also, like, right now, it could easily have an urn. There is nothing preventing that from being the case. Nothing at all. You could easily have it where, oh, now you can get help. And it wouldn't hurt. It would not hurt the gameplay. It would help it. It would help the gameplay. Nope. Oh my god, how? How did I manage that? I have no idea how I managed to survive that. Let this... I healed. Oh my god, I healed. Oh. Oh, there's only the one way to go. This seems bad. Utter bullshit. Inexcusable utter bullshit. You cannot do that to the player. It is just mean, and that makes it indefensible. Games should not be mean. That's... Come on. Let me pause. Get him up. Come on. There you go. Oh, yeah. Boring. Made only the worse by the fact do not have any means of covering health, so its length means means sufficient mistakes or being surprised by the boss's abilities, since do need witness them to know how to respond to them. Will kill you out of... I had a parenthetical on there. Force you to do it all over again. Then in the second half, he has an ability to slow you, preventing you from dodging and making you slow to walk around, which he follows up with an attack that tracks to you, so so combo means you have no ability to dodge it. It is a guaranteed hit. This is horrible design. Because it is. It's like, to me, that's almost like poster child of bad design. Okay, it seems like I managed to get to buy it. The way I did, though, I rejected it. It's like, no, that's not a solution. That is not an acceptable solution. Because who would think that would work? It's just basically what key was I holding down. The solution, in case you're wondering, is you walk towards him. Because he has to... basically, you're defeating his own move motion. You're closing the distance so that he ends up going past you. At least this is better than that first half. The first half legitimately is garbage. Like, seriously. Acid Nerve. Yeah, they're developers. It's trash. I mean, how did you... How did you get that through testing? Because somebody, you should have had people telling you, yeah, that's garbage. It's not fun. It's boring. Now, the turnaround time on this sucks. See, that time it didn't. Because it isn't actually that you need to move towards him. Because I had to moving towards him for me was at an angle. When he left, though, he was moving directly on the north-south line. Well, top-down line for the screen. It shouldn't be. It should not take that long. And I can't quit. It is not. I can't like leave to try to hunt down temples so I can upgrade. That's not an option here. I'm committed. Ugh. And I know that this may sound weird, but the fact that that's the case makes me feel like I don't care it's the final boss. It needs to be easier than the other bosses now. Because you can't trap the player quite like this. That just isn't fair to me. I mean, not with how badly set up this game is. And by that I mean the whole you need to the need for having health, the need for upgrading and such. Okay, so you can, in fact, wait. I wasn't sure if you could wait until he was already in the air. Nearly have him. But he also does nearly have me. Ah, son. Fuck you. That is such a fuck you. It's like, oh, and suddenly, here's a different attack you've never seen before. I mean, I get it. It's standard for enemies to gain attacks, but it's like, as they go down, but it's like, come on. He has so many attacks already. Why did he need another one right there? And that is very much embarrassment of riches kind of situation. And it's also made all the worse by the fact that for the most part, you're supposed to be using your melee attacks. And it's like, if you're near him, you take damage. And it's late in the fight as well, so you can expect the player to be weak. I mean, it really is garbage. That is a garbage move. Yeah, the game definitely completely falls apart. Where it's like, no, you need to have the progression for the player character be a hell of a lot better. Like, order of magnitude better, I feel. And by that I don't mean like, oh, he needs to be doing literally 10 times the amount of damage. I mean, there's a collection of things that need to be changed. That the sum would be like an order of magnitude difference. But the thing is, in my opinion, it would make it an order of magnitude better of a game. Things like not allowing an attack that from an enemy that cannot be avoided. Like his thing, where he, stuns me and then leaps into the air to smash me. I mean, it's, this. It's also, I'm curious why these urns don't put anything down on the ground, showing you where they're going to be attacking. Betty's attack there, because he's actually slower. I don't know if you've noticed that. He is actually slower in doing that than Betty was. Betty is a hell of a lot worse with that than he is. Like, that is much... Because he does the whole leap into the air and does it. Betty would just, like, go straight to it. So, and there's enough distance here that you really actually can avoid. And I'm very confident it has nothing to do with the fact that I've got 1 or 2 more haste levels on him. What the hell happened there? It's like I somehow went up and... Yeah, it really would be appropriate for the urns to put marks down. Because, I mean, some of them you genuinely do not see them actually be summoned. also do want to point out that right there, that is the latest time. I tried to dodge through it, but the latest time where I did do the thing to avoid the attack and it didn't work. So it's like, yeah, there is a strategy, it doesn't always work, which means it's not actually a strategy. Yeah, this is... The game does fall apart. The difficulty curve, it goes well beyond, it well exceeds the progression curve, the character progression curve. Like I've been saying, some of the stuff is like, it's not that hard to think of, to realize that, oh, this will make it better. Like health regeneration of some form. Even skill-based, where it's like, no, you actually have to, it's health leech. It's like you have to land a hit so many times. It does seem like if you land an attack, if you hit him with like the bow and arrow, it does actually make it easier to dodge him, and I don't know why. It turned into me, you Okay, let me just say that one achievement that I saw for beating the game only using the umbrella, anyone that does that, I feel should be given a refund for the game, because it's like, if you manage that, you deserve more than just an achievement. It cheated there, because I was trying to dodge, but he was in the air. I would have been dodging under him. No, you're not allowed to do that. He still exists on the ground. You can't hit him, but he still exists on the ground. But yeah, the upgrades were meaningful if you had like a more legitimate system for increasing your maximum health. Let me think, what else? Having health regen. And if you cut out the bullshit attacks, the game would be far better, because it wouldn't be you wouldn't feel so much that you're wasting your time, or that you have to be lucky in order to survive. Ow. So it's like you need some cutting of stuff, but it's also you need to actually have a return on investment for some of the stuff. The lack Oh, come on. No, that was cheating then. I should not have been hit, is what I mean. Because I was definitely in the dodge when the attacks, because there were two. There was his attack and also a bomb that both hit at about the same time. But I was still in the middle of the dodge roll. It should not have hit. Here's a reason I hate iframe stuff. It just invites problems to my thinking. I mean, it's... Especially if it's the iframes, the invincibility frames. That's why they're called that. They're not image frames like in basically all modern video codec. It's when you're invincible doing something like a dodge. And it's just, I feel it should always be just the length of the dodge. Because if it isn't, then you end up screwing the player over where they think they're in a dodge. And it's like, nope, you're not. What are you talking about? I mean, of course you can be hit there. It's like, then why can't I be hit in the middle? I mean, because it's just like, either make the whole thing you're safe, or don't have any of it. Make it pure position-based. In which case, then you have to rebalance your entire fucking game around that. But that is how some games do it. And I'm not sure, I wouldn't be surprised if this one is doing it that way. That is only for a certain period during the roll are you invulnerable. Instead of the full length. Which it then makes the timing harder for the player to get a grip on, because it's not based on what they are visually seeing. It's based on something that, well, you don't see. I'm only, like, getting in 2 hits anyway, so why not? Son of a bitch. He didn't do that last time, did he? I had to dodge towards him. I didn't have anywhere else. had that attack before, the whole ground pound and the extra stuff going out. I feel I mentioned that because almost all of his other attacks are based on what the bosses had. Or at least other enemies. Because some of it is the Silent Servant. I feel like pointing out Betty had the best turnaround time. It's like you died against Betty, you were like instantly able to get right back to. Like even the Silent Servants, where it's like you have a retry button, I feel took longer. But then this guy is like, you have to watch the crow stand up. It's boring. I was running out of room to go left, so I was hoping to dodge under, but it's like I keep forgetting, because it's not what you visually see, that you cannot go under him. Because even though he's in the air, and even though he cannot be attacked by anything on the ground, he is actually still on the ground. His blocking is still extends to y = 0, or however low it is. That is also a problem with that combo attack of his, that if it's at an angle, it's much harder to have it, to actually dodge it successfully, which is why it shouldn't be there. I mean, it legitimately is not an appropriate attack. See, I wasn't expecting him to do the Betty attack. I was expecting him to just swing. So, what? I mean, I dodged appropriately, expecting a swing, but it's like, nah, it's a Betty attack. It's a bad enough attack without the three things. Without the AoE stuff too. So it's like, really, guys, at Acid Nerve, you don't need to do that. Now I understand you can't take that away. I get that. But it still is, you can fix timing stuff here. It's sort of, my feeling with that is sort of the reverse of the normal thing where it's like you're getting anxious, so you end up making mistakes. I'm getting bored by that, so I'm just, oh yeah, I need to dodge. Ah shit, my timing's on. Is how that's happening. I didn't care. Actually, I don't care, period, at this point. I mean, it's like, if there were a leave, I would leave. And just leave this for another time. But that isn't an option. So I might as well just keep going. Fuck you. No, no. Kill me. I'm not taking that bullshit. Yeah, this game definitely, the design, the gameplay difficulty, it just falls apart. Which is very annoying because it has such potential to be better than this, but it basically has ruined it by having absurd attacks. Sorry, there is some real life stuff that I do need to be concerned with, so I got a text and it's like I needed to actually read that. So it could end up becoming a I need to stop at some point. Regardless of the status. Ooh, I got lucky there. I should have been there. See, I can be fair about it. I can acknowledge that, no, I actually screwed up there. I should have taken the anchor. But it's also, there are those times when it's like, no, I should not have. Ow. Like that, no. Because that was the whole, the length of the dodge is actually what caused me to be hit there. And you can't control the length of the dodge, so it's... Yeah, this is definitely... I get that because of where you are, but it's like, this is... I know I mentioned before certain comparisons to Ocarina of Time. This is not like, oh, you went against Ganon before you were ready. Because there is so much length between when you start the game and when you get to Ganon, the fight with Ganondorf. That's like, no, you're gonna be ready unless you are very focused on only doing exactly what is presented to you and not like collecting any part pieces. Whereas with this, it's like Ocarina of Time, but you fight Ganon almost immediately after you get to the Temple of Time. It's like, no, that there's like, what is it, 8 dungeons between? So that's 8 heart containers that you get. And each heart container has fractions to them. It's like it's 2, and then later, if you get the Great Fairy thing, it doubles that. I mean, it's like... Yeah, this is... I would put it like this. If the intention was to get people to think of Ocarina of Time and certain elements of the design, yeah, you kind of succeeded, but you also, like, made it a third the length it should be to really achieve that. And I would have been happy if it did extend. Like, if crossing through Death's Door did bring in something new, actually did grant a new area, but instead it's a, no, we're already at the end. I'm amazed I didn't get hit there. Yeah, as weird as it may sound, this is a game that, while I don't know how you could necessarily extend it for as far as the story goes, it needs. No, I take it back. It basically comes down to the whole. No, it shouldn't be heart pieces, vitality pieces that you were finding. It should have been actual full containers. That's simply what it should have been. That this is. The balance for stuff like that is wrong in this game. That it is artificially and inappropriately making the game harder than it needs to. The point that it diminishes the feeling of progress to players. And I mean, I'm sorry, I don't care about the players that are like, no, this is super easy, I did it all without ever getting hit. It's like, you are such the minority that's like, you're also making, at that point, the whole playing without even taking damage, that's its own challenge. And great that you can do that. You can never balance a game around that. Right? Because that is such, that's not even a percentage of players. You can't balance a game for such a minority. Because also, as I was saying, it's like that minority, the thing that really impresses, is impressive with them is not just their skill, but it's also that they will find their own ways to increase the challenge themselves. So the devs don't need help with that. The Dark Souls players that hook it up to a DDR gamepad and then play all the games without ever taking damage. Crap, what's the name of that developer? Anyway, that developer, it's like they didn't have anything to do with that. That was the gamers that did that. You don't need to do something special for them. They will find it themselves, and that's amazing. I mean, maybe you need to make sure that there's the proper tools and such, and like modding tools and such to enable that. But you don't need to design to that. On the bright side, I know I'm gonna beat this, because even if it is I have to stop because it's like, I have to go get dinner, it'll still be a, when I come back, I will place, it's like, it'll be hours later, because it's not just going to be dinner, there's some other things going on today. And it's like, I won't have any choice but to basically invest the time to do it. But it is also, as somebody, as a non-reviewer gamer at the moment, I don't think I'd give a shit. I think I would have just stopped. Because it's like, this isn't fun. It's just punishing, and it's... I don't think that the end in any way could redeem going through this. I also feel like pointing out, I still have no idea of how some of the secret stuff, because it's like there has to be a teleport for some of that stuff, and I still have no idea how. You know what? Fuck it. I am done. I am done. It's not worth it. This is not fun. It stopped being fun a while ago. And I don't have the hope of it becoming fun. It's like, I will probably, as I was saying, come back and do more. But it's, enter means accept. But I do need to do this. I need to find out where it puts me. If it puts me before that checkpoint, okay. If it put me before here, I would have been absolute fuck this, never touching this game again. Or if it didn't have me some way to shortcut to there. Because legitimately, it would be thoroughly fair and appropriate if it was a, no, here's a way to leave so you can get, or try to get, the last temple so that you have one more piece of health. One. That's it. That's all I can get, is one more. I'd have to find 4 different things that I have no idea where they are, and it does seem that some of them are gated behind something that I have no ability to do, but there's still 4 to get the 1. See you next time.